can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something.
日本酒，然后他喝了一杯免费的，然后后来又再加点这边当地的有名的酒，超好喝的。我觉得没有太多酒还没喝到，感觉明天还会再来。
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it?
干杯跟鲑鱼都蛮好吃。
日焼けでした。
she came from kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees. And when she's gonna miss her so, I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that
然后折下
dress?
线，饭店的折下线，
Your heart
可以
is
都有讲
beating
这。
fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile. Then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down.
有
I
人可
just
以
don't
泡
know
脚，
what to
应该是
do.
免费的地方吧。
I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress?
可以吻啊。
When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
对，
很多还好。
跟
这个，看来不起。
最初飲んでましたね。途中で飲んでもらって。
差点要走那边。
你现在才几点？2点你就红成这样。
我现在，奇怪，我们要走了，往哪里？
大学病院口、元木、鉄砲町、山形駅前でございます。途中お降りの方はご自宅の
拔起来。
哦，
你不要再转
有一点点。那应该不行。很厉害。对，我发现。对不起。 你看 logo。
また